Meanwhile, fire investigators worked swiftly to help determine the cause of the fire at the Adas Israel congregation. CBS 3's John Cardinelli tells us how experts sort through piles of ash and debris to find out how, where, and why a fire such as this starts.
Fire investigations are very similar to the scientific method you learned in 5th grade.
There's kind of a systematic scientific process that we have to go through in order to collect our evidence, to collect data, and then create our hypothesis to ultimately come up with a conclusion.
But without the hypothesis.
Well, the first thing that we do is we don't go into an investigation thinking anything.
And once on scene of the fire, questions are immediately asked.
We talk to our first responders on scene, so we'll talk to our firefighters, our incident commanders, police officers, and interview them to find out what they first saw. And now, again, I'm not making any conclusions at that point, I'm just collecting data.
Investigators say while they have very advanced tools at their disposal, things like a camera, pencil, and paper can't be overstated.
The camera is an extension of our eyes, of what we're seeing, and it allows us to document the scene as it is.
A key component of the review process.
Sometimes you'll capture an image and of something that you think you see, or you'll capture an image of one thing, and you may, in review later, actually look closer and find other evidence on there that you may have missed with your eye.
Investigations can even go beyond the scene itself.
We'll look at financial records, we look at, we do social media investigations, we do different sorts of things where we try to use every tool that we can or that our team has access to collect data and ultimately come to that conclusion.
A process that investigators say must be thorough, ensuring each and every clue is analyzed.
Otis says while investigations turn up things like arson and other criminal activity, oftentimes they identify issues with malfunctioning appliances, faulty wiring, builder violations, and more.